Good morning. Prospector Tripp here. Had an opportunity to go out with my buddy for a few minutes yesterday and his two kids. And we set up the dredge in Grimes Creek because it's close by. And worked pretty good. I was too excited, I think, to even take a stupid picture. So I didn't get no video down there. What a drag. Anyway, got the gold rig back, drying out everything. This is the next day. Picked up a few little pieces here that were kind of interesting, and my buddy liked this rock, so we took that one home too. And of course we got the gold rig. Yeah, just kind of getting pretty disheveled. Drying out and getting its act together for the next adventure, which will be this week. Anyway, trying to recover because I went out to Connor Creek. And Connor Creek, I snooping around and I found a nice big, that looks juicy there. A nice big rock, I don't know, about 4 feet across, and it was just laden with, it's quite mineralized, all these pieces. And I saw a few little pieces of gold here and there, and some of it, but pretty juicy looking stuff. Of course, take it to the old crusher and see what we got. Anyway, these pieces are so heavy, it's hard to grab them. But you can see, dang mineralized, and of course got a nice quartz vein running right through this thing, through the middle of it. I got that 2 days ago, and of course dredging. And we picked up a few things here, had the dredge upper, and this is old material I have. And of course there's my box. Anyway, we brought home this material here. I ran a little bit, got anything done with it other than this little bit. Had a little tiny bit that after I ran through the classifiers, and then this is what actually came through. The very bottom, you can see there's gold here, and gold up here, and gold there. I hope you can see it here. So quite a bit of gold just for the stuff that came through the smallest classifier, which is this guy here. This is the stuff that didn't pass, and of course that's a 150, so 50 mesh, I suppose. Story is, the 4-incher worked really good. It's got great suction, you know, and we were just right on the surface. We weren't pulling material up too high. We overloaded it a couple times, and of course, like most people that have a dredge, got your whole 4-inch line full of rock and dirt and stone and gold and whatever, and had to beat it to death to get it out. But it all worked really good. Pretty impressed. Anyway, in the rig I got about everything you can see. I got my pumps lined up, and got the 2-inch high banker, 2-inch dredge, and a 4-inch dredge, and all kinds of other stuff. Oh, if I don't fall. Quite a bit of big ones actually. Some of them not quite as big as a BB, but getting in the neighborhood, maybe about like 7.5 shot. Anyway, we'll update you later. If I can get a look at my face, oh gosh. Anyway, it's fall, it's September. Oh my gosh, is it beautiful. October's coming, that's the best month, I think. Anyway, love you guys, bye-bye. Working on my junk like normal. Anyway, got on the crusher a little bit. Just wanted to see how good it cleaned out. You know, I whipped off the cover. It takes a second only. I want to see how much wear and tear was also on my chains. And as you can see, there's not too much. There's a little bit there, you know. Not too bad. And also the material remaining in here is fairly light duty. I'm pretty happy about that. And I filled it up too much while I was busy doing something else. Oh well. Back to the progress here. Of course, I got that material so far right here. And I get a little bit more here, obviously. We're gonna clean this dog out here in a few minutes. I'll pan it, see if we got anything remaining, and show you how it all worked once I got a really good clean job on it. And we'll run a few other little things, see if we got any gold in some of that there nice quartz that's all mineralized. I think we got her cleaned out. That's what she looks like now. Probably can't see it very well, but that's all the material I got right there. So we'll see what we got here. I'll put this babe back together and we'll get her done. So all right, there we go. Just like that. Anyway, let me button it up. Okay, well there's a couple little tiny pieces of gold in that crusher. A little bit, you know. Of course I sucked them up. They're about 5 or 6 little pieces. They're tiny. You don't need to see them, they're too small. Anyway, I got some of these nice little juicy guys I was telling you about. and some of them look pretty good. So I'm going to run a few of these and pan them and see what we got. Maybe we got some gold in here. We'll see. Okay, we're banging rocks. Woohoo! Look at that guy. Woohoo! Yeah, we got it now. What's that one? Good, we turn on the cooking rig. That's enough for now. My poor little bag can't hardly take it. It's like tough, but it ain't that tough. I ran about 3/4 of those rocks that I just pulverized, and like I expected, you know, I have found some real fine gold. Again, difficult to see, and of course I can't get my phone in there. The tip of my finger is about 5 or 6 little pieces there, and there's a little one right there. Anyway, there's a few little real small pieces of gold, which is kind of what I expected. And anyway, I'm going to run the rest of this. I let the crusher run while I panned out the other stuff, maybe 2 minutes, and that's what came out of it. And so we'll do that and see if there's more. Well, I was busting up, of course, these rocks off video, and I put in about half of what this thing is. These are tough rocks, man, really tough. But yeah, as it started to bite there, there's my Lovejoy connector that was on here. Of course, spinning this guy, it basically just exploded, and so they're tough. But apparently these Lovejoy connections are not real tough. Not tough enough. Anyway, that might have been an extra heavy duty rock too, and yeah, I probably got to bust them up a little more. I need probably you know, to do something rather with them to bang these things down so they're not so tough, they're not so big for sure. Anyway, that's what we got. So I gotta fix this. Dang dog. Think about it again. Maybe I can make something tougher. Anyway, bye-bye. Okay, well, I kind of combined everything together from all those rocks I was breaking up there, and that's kind of the gold I got. There's a little, some of this is just super fine gold. It's like dust. And then of course you can see, you know, bigger chunks there. But that super fine stuff is just like super fine. Anyway, it's been fun. There's a few little pieces of gold on here I think still, but I think coming off those rocks, it's so thin and kind of flaky. It just you know, really light and super flat. Anyway, it's been fun. Have a great day. There's gold. Peace.